Hey guys, welcome back to the Thinking Crypto channel, your home for crypto news and interviews. Guys, if you are new here, please hit that subscribe button, and everyone hit the thumbs up button and share this video. Leave a comment as well. I appreciate it. It helps support the channel and it doesn't cost you anything. This video is brought to you by OKCoin Crypto Exchange, where you can buy, sell, and trade your favorite cryptocurrencies and you don't have to pay high fees. OKCoin charges low fees. You can also stake your crypto and keep 100% of the rewards. You don't have to pay any fees. All right, let's take a look at the crypto market here. Obviously, with Bitcoin's pullback, we are not seeing much price action across the board. Bitcoin right now is about very close to 65,000. It's about 64,000. Oh, as I said that, it jumped to 65,279. Ethereum at $4,782. Solana at $236, Cardano at $2.09, XRP at $1.23. So not much happening here, and we're waiting to see what Bitcoin's going to do next, because obviously we had a pullback. Now, I've been calling for a pullback since the 60, 61, 62 level, where we would drop to between 55 to 58. Maybe it happens here. We'll see. At this point, it's hard to predict what's going to happen next, but I do believe we will still head to new all-time highs towards the end of this month. I think we're going to see a rally. What triggers that rally? We'll have to wait and see, but I do think the price is going to move in that direction. Now, from a macro level, Plan B provided an updated stock to flow model here, which I've been sharing with you guys for years now, and it is predicting a six-figure Bitcoin by the end of the year, 100,000. And then he's also has the stock to flow model X chart, which shows a $288,000 price point, but that spills over into Q1 of 2022. But let's see what happens. As I've said many times, guys, this is not a certainty. It's not guaranteed, but we at least have this model, which is close to as accurate as we can get using the data, the trends, the analytics, right? Versus guesstimating. But this is more, okay, what has happened historically and how can it potentially play out now? So my fingers are crossed that we head to that six figures. We may or may not, it may not happen, or we go beyond it, right? We'll just have to see what plays out. Now here, Plan B said the following. As you know, stock to flow model predicts approximate $100,000 average this halving cycle, the white line. I dumbed that down to $100,000 by December 2021 close, because to make a $100,000 average mid-cycle, we should be above that average. My floor model, not the stock to flow model, predicts a $135,000 December close, roughly in line with the stock to flow model. So he's been giving his predictions, like he expects November will close at 98,000. Now, it's around that number. He was accurate in August, September. He was very close in October, where he predicted 63,000, but we were about 61 or so. So just small margin of error there. And no one can obviously get exactly the right number, but we want to be in a certain range, right? There's going to be some percentage of error, obviously, because unless we're time travelers, we don't know what it's going to close at. But I would be incredibly happy if November we are at in the 90s, right? Not exactly at 98, but we're at 95, we're at 90. That would be awesome. And then come December, we are over 100K. That would be awesome. But like I said, not guaranteed. We are hoping for this to happen. Some things that I think could trigger a run is potentially a Bitcoin spot ETF getting approved, so to physically back. In addition, another major country adopting Bitcoin, some big corporates and tech companies adding Bitcoin to their balance sheet or starting to accept it as payment. So we'll see what happens. Now, here's a friendly reminder of how people think that the market should move, a perfect curve of buy and sell, right? But we know, those of us who are OGs in the crypto market, it ain't that easy. It's like a roller coaster ride, right? You look at this chart, peaks and valleys on the way up. So just a friendly reminder for those of you, well, I shouldn't say, for those of you who may have forgotten, and those of you who are new for sure, it is peaks and valleys on the way up, a roller coaster ride. So this is the kind of the feature and the bug of the crypto market, because this volatility I've said it many times. It's like a pendulum, right? It'll swing one way, but also swing the other way. The lows will go very low in these price swings, but also will go very high. So you got to take the good with the bad here. But just a friendly reminder how the market moves. And we're seeing a bit of that, right? People start to panic. And it's like once you've gone through this and you understand the volatility and you can use that to your advantage for swing trades, oh my goodness, guys, you can make money off of it for sure. All right. Look at this bullish news. The city of Miami will soon give residents Bitcoin wallets and pay them dividends from the staking of the city's cryptocurrency, Miami Mayor Francis Suarez announced on CoinDesk. Now, a couple of things. I've interviewed Mayor Suarez. He's a great guy. I'll put a link in the description so you can learn about him and what his vision is. And I also just recently interviewed Patrick Stanley, who's the community lead at City Coins, explaining how city coins work, like MiamiCoin and the upcoming New York City coin. So Munib, who's the founder of Stacks, he tweeted about this because this is being powered because of Stacks. You have the Bitcoin blockchain, you have Stacks on top of it, which creates a smart contract layer, and then you have city coins running on top of Stacks. So this is really cool. Let me give you the details of what's going on here, guys. So the city of Miami will soon give out Bitcoin yield from the staking of its cryptocurrency to citizens. Here's a quote: "We're going to be the first city in America to give Bitcoin yield as a dividend directly to its residents," Mayor Suarez said. The yield comes from staking of the city's own cryptocurrency, MiamiCoin, which was introduced earlier this year and already earned over $21 million in the past 3 months from Miami. Suarez noted if you were to annualize that revenue, it would roughly or equal roughly 1/5 of Miami's total annual tax revenue of $400 million. The city will make the payments through a digital wallet and will work with a variety of cryptocurrency exchanges to allow its residents to acquire a wallet, register, and get verified, the mayor said. Mayor Suarez just turned his city into an oil-producing country that gives Bitcoin yield to its citizens. That's incredible. Community lead for City Coins, Patrick Stanley, told CoinDesk. City Coins is the organization that set up and runs MiamiCoin. In the long run, Suarez said the approach could potentially eliminate the need for Miami residents to pay taxes, which would be revolutionary. Guys, this is groundbreaking. And I've been staking my Miami coin. If you've been watching this channel, obviously I tell you about OKCoin. It is one of the only exchanges to have Miami coin and where you can stake it and earn yield. At one point, the yield was at 430%. Now it's at 280, right? Remember I said it is not going to last forever because as more people come in and start staking, you're going to have the drop in yield. This happens with every staking platform. But those of you who have been staking, you got the rewards. I've been earning my rewards from my Miami coin. And I'm bullish on this, guys. This is a very, very interesting model. Now, obviously, we're still in the early stages. We're in the first inning of this, so it has to be proven out, and it's kind of crawl, walk, run, right? I do believe it's going to do well. I'm sure they have to iron out a few things, but this is a move in the token economy that we're headed to, and notice what he said. Residents may not have to pay taxes. Hell, even if they cut the taxes in half, that would be amazing. Think about that. Less taxes, right? And this goes back to less big government, right? I believe government is important, but we don't want government overreach. Just as an example, Gary Gensler in the SEC, overreach, right? We don't want that. Guys, if you haven't seen my interview with Patrick, be sure to check it out. And like I said, New York City Coin has launched. I'm actually trying to get an interview with the mayor-elect Eric Adams, but big things happening here. And we're going to see game theory play out. One domino has fallen. New York City is the next domino is going to fall. Watch San Francisco and Austin coming up, my friends. Watch. Just book it. It's coming, guys. And many other cities as well, Los Angeles and so forth. Very bullish news. All right, moving ahead. This is interesting, and I have to give credit where credit's due. Brian Schroeder, who's the new CEO of Binance US, which has had a plethora of problems, to say the least, right? You guys all know the story of Brian Brooks, Catherine Coley, all kinds of shit going on. Anyway, I think this is a big move on his part. Again, I gotta give kudos, as I gave I had tweeted at CZ, Binance CEO, Binance.com CEO, saying, hey, this is wrong, man. Well, here's what he tweeted: to Songbird SGB community, I promise to be the customer first. I have heard you and I agree. I am reversing the decision made by my predecessors. Binance US will be supporting the Songbird airdrop to users because it is the right thing to do. Of course it is, right? If you're an XRP holder and you participated in the Flare snapshot in December 2020, you are owed these tokens. And these exchanges need to stop playing around and bullshitting and give people their tokens. So I'm glad to see one by one they're all capitulating here, and really great move by Brian to win people over and to kind of help Binance US's a PR a bit, right? Because right now it is not in a great spot. I think we all know that. So if you were participating in the Flare snapshot with Binance US in December 2020, get ready to get your Songbird tokens. I got mine. I was using Uphold, so I got mine already. I have to start delegating. I've been late to that, and start earning as well. So I'll let you guys know. Maybe I'll try to do some sort of tutorial video. But I also interviewed the CEO of Flare, Hugo Filion, about 2 weeks ago. So if you haven't seen that interview and where he talks about staking and what's upcoming, be sure to check it out. I'll put a link in the description as well. All right, let's move ahead here, guys. Microsoft's blockchain director believes every bank will custody crypto in the future. Thanks for letting us know about this. Let's see, what's his name here? Jacqueline Melinek. Thanks for letting us know about that. You know, us OG crypto folks have been saying this for a year. My OG subscribers know I've been saying this for years. Banks, stock exchanges, corporates, credit card companies, and it's all happening now. Because you may say, well, how did you know that? Well, it's just a matter of looking at disruptive technology, right? Disruptive technology and innovation, you can't stop it. It will continue to grow. There's going to be new technology beyond crypto eventually and blockchain, right? But you have to look at these major disruptive technologies that clearly are the next layer on top of the internet, and they're definitely here to stay. So banks, all these folks are going to get involved, all these corporates like Microsoft and so forth. He also said major brands will embrace NFTs, which we're already seeing. Visa continues to build out their crypto team. Here, they're hiring a director to develop Visa card integrations with crypto exchanges and NFTs. These credit card companies, like I just said, everybody building out their teams, setting up shop, getting their division, their R&D teams ready, and they're ready to take a piece of this market, guys. Disney CEO says we want to create a metaverse. Facebook, Microsoft, Disney, everybody's going to create a metaverse. And the great thing is you can pick which metaverse you want to go in, right? And I'm sure there's going to be crossovers and all kinds of cool stuff in the digital realm that we're headed to, guys. And this is what I've been talking about for years: the token economy, multi-blockchain world, interoperability, and going fully digital now with the metaverse. It's amazing what is taking place. And that's why I've said many times, count yourself lucky if you're here early and you recognize what's being built and you've taken a position. We are still very early. Check this out. Russian lawmakers propose bill to legalize Bitcoin mining industry. Guys, Bitcoin ain't going nowhere. Whether you hate it, whether you can't stand Bitcoin, I don't care what your criticisms are. I'm following what the money and governments are doing. I've said it many times, Bitcoin mining boom in the United States and worldwide. The United States, you know, with all the things that they've said, politicians, these different people have said negative things about crypto. They're allowing miners to mine Bitcoin. Politicians own Bitcoin. The big major corporations and hedge funds and billionaires hold Bitcoin. Yes, they hold other crypto, but you have to understand, put your feelings and emotions to the side. You got to look at this thing holistically. I know people who are still coming, oh, Bitcoin sucks. You use all this energy. And it's like, energy companies are mining Bitcoin. Governments are regulating it. Massive corporates are investing in it. Miners are going public. So you're busy typing Bitcoin sucks while mass adoption is happening on the institutional smart money level. So I hope this wakes you guys up. If you're here for a religious movement and maximalism, then I'm sorry if I offended you, but that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to make money. So I also interviewed, guys, the CEO of the largest Bitcoin mining facility in North America and potentially the world. They just don't have the data from China, but it is massive what they're doing in Texas. I've reported about them over the years, and this is Whinstone, and they were acquired by Riot Blockchain earlier this year. So I interviewed Chad Harris. If you haven't seen that interview, link will be in the description. Be sure to check it out. He talks about how they're running their facility, how they built it, and gives you some real insights into what's happening with Bitcoin mining in the United States, guys. All right, moving ahead here, another Bitcoin miner, Hut 8's revenue rose over 700% in Q3, beating analyst estimates. The Canadian crypto miner beat third quarter revenue and earnings estimates and held about $342 million in Bitcoin. And here's the interesting part, guys. They're not selling. They're holding for higher prices. And I'm sure they're lending as well, earning interest. Because, look, they could sell it at 60 grand and make really nice money, right? That would be a profitable price. Obviously, it's relative to where they're mining in the electricity, but from what I know, what the break-even price is for most miners versus what the profit margin would be at certain prices, they could totally sell at this price and make nice money, but they're waiting for higher prices. This is where you got to read between the lines. They're hodling. Even when I spoke to Chad at Whinstone, they're hodling their Bitcoin. They have like over 3,000 Bitcoin they're hodling. Yeah, it's a lot of money, guys, right? Check this out. Grayscale's assets under management has topped $60 billion. That's a B for billion. And remember, they don't just hold Bitcoin. They have their Bitcoin trust is the largest, but they have altcoins in their trust. They have basic attention token, which I hold, Chainlink, which I hold, Ethereum, which I hold, Ethereum Classic, which I've been holding since like 2017. I'm not buying more of it. Litecoin, which I hold from since 2017, Stellar Lumens. See what's happening here? This is an institutional player. You and I can't necessarily go put a lot of money into some of these funds, but yes, you can buy the shares, but they're working with a lot of institutional players, guys, and they're trying to get that Bitcoin ETF, that physically backed Bitcoin ETF. But look at the amount of money that is being held in these trusts. I mean, this is so bullish, so bullish. So that's the news, my friends. Great times are ahead. Be patient. Like I said, it's a roller coaster ride up. So don't be dismayed. Don't let the bears come out and say, see, the market's over, blah, blah, blah. They come out anytime there's negative news or the price pulls back because many of them are trying to short the market. So like I said, guys, fingers crossed, plan B, his predictions come to pass, but it's not certain. We may not hit 100,000. We may come close to it. We may not hit it though. So we'll see what happens. At the same, like I've said before, have a plan, know what price points. And if, let's say, it doesn't go to a certain price point, what is your plan? Are you going to still, take your profits there? I highly recommend, not financial investment advice, but I'm going to be taking profits because I know a bear market's coming and I've been through brutal bear markets. That's the time I want to accumulate, not be selling, right? I want to be buying in the bear market and selling in the bull market. Buy low, sell high, guys. All right. Let me know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Hit the thumbs up button, share this video, and I'll talk to you all later.